What's up, YouTube? It is you envy me, and you are here because you want to be the best DPS you can be. And guess what? I'm here to teach you that today. Today we're going to talk about Gadget DPS. Let's get to it. Let's go to our traits, powers, tactics, and I want you to copy what you see here. Let's go back to devices and copy what you see here. And your iconic powers and copy what you see here. So look at our loadout. Gauze grenade, fear gas, cryofoam, and stealth and distract and EMP pulse. Let's go to our stealth loadout. And you want battle display, bunker buster, and EMP pulse. Let's see how to put it together. A little 101 on gadgets. If you do choose not to use the loadout that I give you, you could use something else. That's a good thing about gadgets. You can use a lot of different loadouts. I will try to explain it to you. The whole objective of gadgets is to get to your EMP pulse. That's this power right here, as fast as possible. The way you do that is throwing 3 power interactions and then hit an EMP pulse. The power interaction is a thing that whenever you throw power, it gives some kind of effect to your enemy, like gauze grenade electrifies, fear gas burns, and so on and so forth. Important to remember, you cannot put the same power interaction in the same loadout to get your EMP pulse. It will not work. For example, taser pull electrifies, and so does gauze grenade. You cannot use those together. It has to be one or the other. You can do gauze grenade, fear gas, and cryofoam, or you can do taser pull, cryofoam, and fear gas. It has to be one of each power interaction to get to your EMP pulse. If possible, you want to win a stealth before a fight as long as possible. We're going to put this in slow-mo and see how to do this loadout with 3 EMP. First, you want to hit battle display. Go into EMP. When the distract is available, whenever it's available, hit it, hit EMP right afterwards. Whenever stealth is available, hit it and hit EMP afterwards. Gauze grenade, fear gas, jump cancel, cryofoam into EMP, and repeat. Remember to always jump cancel fear gas as soon as possible, and whenever distract and stealth come off cooldown, as soon as they do, hit them and hit EMP right afterwards. Here it is in real time. This is what it should look like when you put it all together. If you decide not to use stealth, here it is without the stealth. Just replace stealth with battle display in your damage loadout. same thing, except you don't have stealth. Here it is in slow motion. If you are having a difficult time following, just slow down. It's kind of like the person I learned guitar from. You're not gonna learn a really hard song at a really fast pace at first. You have to slow it down as much as possible and then speed up, and then you'll get it. And here is how it looks on 8 sparring targets. Beautiful damage. Gadgets is definitely one of my favorite powers. It is very challenging, but it is very rewarding and fun at the same time. As I said before, Gadget is a very challenging power, but it is very fun and rewarding once you do learn it. But take it slow. Be reasonable. At first, don't try to rush learning it, or you will never get it. Just take your time. Important to remember, your battle display only lasts for 3 seconds. So if you're not fighting and your stealth is still on cooldown, it is important to hit a power before 3 seconds is up. So every 2 seconds maybe hit Fair Gas or hit EMP just so you could keep your power back battle display going.
Dude, battle display, man. Horgon's taking a lot of damage there.
I don't usually run with the stealth loadout on because you will get knocked down and battle display will drop, especially in a raid. If you die, you'll die and stealth will be on cooldown and you'll run out of power. And I think when you're scavenging for power, you're losing damage. You can drink a soda, you can use a supply drop, but that doesn't work every time. So usually I run with the 2 EMPs, but 3 EMP loadout does really good damage, and you get Bunker Buster plus the 3 EMPs. If you do decide to run with 3 EMP, just have your sodas and supply drops ready. You can still move around with gadgets or you're doing powers. Just hit your power, jump, power, jump, power, jump. You'll notice in this video I'm using Vortex Cannon instead of Cryofoam. That is because when you're lagging even just a little bit, sometimes you get stuck in Cryofoam and it looks like you're using Arctic Gust. So I'm using Vortex Cannon as a replacement. I prefer Cryofoam because Gauss Grenade will hit harder when enemies are frostbitten. Anyways guys, I hope I taught you something. This is You Envy Me. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, wait for more power guides. I will see you next time.